Good morning. I thought I would do what I eat in a day. I'm literally coming to you so disheveled right now. I've literally just got out of the shower, I just washed my hair. The time is like 10 past 10. Normally I'm like really strict with eating 60 minutes after I wake up. It just didn't happen. We've got like decorators and stuff here, but I thought I've not eaten anything today, not had any of my drinks that I normally have, so I'm just going to show you everything I eat in a day. Today's also a travel day back to London, and that's normally when like the food I eat goes out the window, but I thought it would just be more of like a realistic expectations of what like I actually eat, rather than like when I'm at home, got the whole fridge, you know what I mean? But yeah, so the first thing I'm gonna do is have some celery juice because my skin, she's not happy at the moment, and I know exactly why. Like, I've literally been eating pretty much every meal out. I've not been eating as soon as I wake up. I've not been having my Brazil nuts. I've not been having my turmeric and ginger shots. I've been wearing makeup every single day, not probably doing my skincare routine right. I've been waking up at all hours, going to sleep late. Like, this is probably the worst it could be. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is kind of probably a good representation though, because a lot of you probably are dealing with acne. That's why you're watching this, so we can do the things together to get it better. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make some celery juice. 3 sticks, I'm gonna chop off all the gross bits, put these into a blender. Just gonna blend this up now. Looks like this, but we don't drink it like this because that is terrifying. So I'm gonna get a little jug, and we're gonna get a sieve, pop it over the jug, and we're gonna pour it into the sieve. We're basically just gonna strain it, and then if you really don't like celery juice, do what I'm doing and strain it again. You're gonna get a big cup and you're gonna fill it with ice, quite a lot of ice. This is how much ice I put in, it's quite a lot. And then I'm gonna add my mango greens as well, but I will show you, like, it's absolutely fine to drink this on its own. Pretty nice. I'm gonna go get my mango greens. So this is my mango greens. I think because like, I have a discount code with them, whenever I get like sent a product, like a top up, they don't send you like the ones that are being sent to customers, as in like, because you can see here, it doesn't say mango here, it's just like a sticker. So I think they just send us like the ones that didn't make it to like being given to customers, which I think is really funny. But yeah, this is about like a heaped teaspoon. I'm just gonna pop it in there. And I have my mango greens anyway. I don't just have them because they make this taste nicer. It was just like a revelation I had of like, why aren't I doing that? But I did do, I think my last video was basically explaining why I have my greens and, you know, stuff like that and what I do in the morning. But I have these greens because they're full of fiber, and you need fiber to be able to get rid of excess hormones and excess toxins that could be driving your acne. Also, there's obviously just 21 fruits and vegetables in there, and that helps to make your gut bacteria more diverse. And your gut is very linked to your skin, as well as like your mental health and things like that. And there's also cruciferous vegetables in here, and cruciferous vegetables help to support your liver to detox excess hormones and excess toxins, as well as there also being digestive enzymes in here. So the digestive enzymes will basically help my stomach acid to break down the breakfast that I'm about to have, so I get the maximum nutrients out of my breakfast. That will help my gut bacteria, that will help my digestive system, and that will ultimately help my skin. So even though like this week, I've been doing a lot of stuff that's negatively impacted my skin, I know because I've been having my greens and I've been having my vegan protein blend from Free Soul. I know because those are like consistent habits that I have, it wouldn't get as bad as it would if I didn't have those habits. You know, like having these greens and having like a rubbish diet and a rubbish lifestyle, you're not gonna get clear skin. Like the greens and the protein powder, like paired with other lifestyle changes, really help your skin. So yeah, that's my TED Talk done. But code Life with Mills does get you discount off them. I always think like whenever I'm saying like code Life with Mills, it makes me laugh because like I was literally posting about the greens and the protein powder before I had a discount code, and like I was literally just doing like free advertising for them. And then I'm also gonna have my L-glutamine that I mentioned in my last video. This is what it looks like. It's from My Protein. Also, absolutely everything in this video will be linked in the description. Like, not like grapes, but you know, the protein and the greens and stuff like that. So you just have a little amount. There is normally a scooper, but it's at uni. So I'm just gonna add this amount. And it basically just helps to heal your gut lining, your intestinal wall lining, which really affects your gut health and your skin. The main reason I break out is because of overgrowths of bacteria in my gut, because when I've had those under control, that's when I've had the best skin. So it's quite frustrating. But this is gonna help it. I just realized I had tissue stuck to my face. I just got out of the shower and just like used, what's it called? Like, not kitchen roll, but like paper to dry my face, and it was stuck to my face. That's really embarrassing. Anyway, we're gonna make stewed cinnamon apples, an OG recipe of mine. I'm gonna show you exactly how to make it. So you're gonna get 1 apple. I do prefer pink lady apples, but we don't have those right now. And you're gonna cut it up into little, like you're basically gonna dice it, but like bigger than dice it. My brain's not braining today, but you're just gonna cut it up into small cubes. This is like the size that you need to do them, and then we're gonna put cinnamon over them, and then I'm gonna explain why they're so good for you. So you just get some ground cinnamon, and the reason this is so good for you is because, well, cinnamon is anti-inflammatory, amazing for an inflammatory skin condition like acne, and also just inflammation in the body. Like whether people show inflammation in the body as acne or as eczema or something like that, inflammation in the body is not good. This is really good. Also, if you're in your menstrual phase of your cycle, if you're on your period, this is really good for reducing your flow. So if you're really like heavy, really painful, this is really good. But when you warm up when you warm up apples, like when you start to heat apples, a prebiotic in the apple is basically created. It's really good for your gut health. That's kind of the basics of it. That's all anyone really needs to know, to be honest. And I will just put these in the microwave for 2 minutes, and they'll come out nice and soft, but not like really squishy. My friend did it the other day, and I was like, how long did you put them in the microwave? She was like, 5 minutes. And I was like, well, no wonder they were like disgusting, because they were all just like mushy. But yeah, 2 minutes. And unsurprisingly, we're gonna be making oats for breakfast. I've actually only started calling them oats since starting my page. I call it porridge, but oats, okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get a banana. I'm gonna mash it up with a fork, as if you're like giving it to a baby so it doesn't choke. That kind of vibe. Oh my God, I'm actually breaking this fork. I think we stole this fork from like the school we went to. Literally. I went to a school where like you actually ate the meals at the school, like you ate what they provided. And our whole cutlery collection is from us stealing that cutlery from that school. So random, but it's funny. And then I'm also gonna mash up 4 raspberries like into the banana. You're probably thinking, Millie, are you literally a baby? Like, can you not process food? But all will make sense. This is what it looks like, okay? Don't come for me. I know it's not the prettiest looking thing in the world. Stewed cinnamon apples are done. And I don't do things prettily. Like, I don't like get those out and then put those on the top of my porridge. No, we just like do it all together, okay? So I'm now gonna add the banana mash with raspberries on top. We're just gonna pour these oats in. Oats are a complex carb, and complex carbs are better for you and like your blood sugar and stuff like that than regular carbs. And I'm just like mixing that around because like the banana and raspberry will like kind of make it all like stick together. And what I like about mashing up the stuff is that it makes the porridge sweeter without you actually, because you know like if you don't pick up a piece of fruit, it's not going to be sweet, whereas if you've like mashed it, it's like all sweet. God, this one's nearly empty. Everyone in my family keeps taking it, but this is my favorite flavor ever. It's the salted caramel flavor. And all of these ingredients help to balance women's cycles. So for example, the Peruvian maca is amazing for hormone balance. It's also recommended for girlies with PCOS. And then iron obviously is amazing to put back in your body after your menstrual phase, things like that. Calcium, we don't want osteoporosis. We need to build our calcium store when we're young, and no one ever talks about your calcium store, because you know when like an old lady falls over and breaks her leg and you're like, that is so crazy that like she can fall over and break her leg, but if I was to fall over I wouldn't break my leg. It's all to do with your calcium store. And now I'm just going to add my Plenish almond milk. This is the best milk to use, or like the Plenish coconut milk, because it's got the best ingredients. It's literally water almonds and sea salt. And then their coconut one is just like coconut milk. I think it might have rice in it actually, but it's just like good ingredients. There's a lot of stuff going around online about oat milk and a lot of people having like different opinions. Personally for me, I don't have oat milk, basically because the oats, when in the process where it's gone from oats to oat milk, there's a lot of maltose in oat milk, and maltose does affect your blood sugar. Now there's like a lot of people going around being like, well, obviously if you eat something, your blood sugar's gonna rise, like obviously, but oat milk makes it rise more than normal. So for someone that has acne or PCOS or something like that, if you can opt for an almond milk over an oat milk and it's not a big deal, definitely do that. But if you love your oat milk, then stick with your oat milk. And also it's harder to find oat milks without the bad ingredients. I know that Plenish do an oat milk. So if you love your oat milk, definitely get a Plenish one. But if you can live without it, opt for something else. But yeah, I know there's a lot of anger going around on the internet about it. So now it looks like a bit of a gooey mess. Oh, I need to add my honey. Do I? I might add it afterwards and see how it tastes. But yeah, the protein powder's in, the fruit's in, everything's in. So it's gonna go in the microwave for maybe like 2 minutes, maybe a bit longer. And now I'm just gonna try finish my celery juice and mango greens before my breakfast is done. She's done. And I've got brain freeze again. The amount of cutlery I use just to make my breakfast is a little bit concerning. This is my porridge. It doesn't look like the yummiest thing on the world. It's got everything I need. It's got fiber, it's got fats, it's got protein, and it's got complex carbs. So I'm more than happy with this. And it tastes really nice. It's just because I don't present it very nicely. Okay, it's lunchtime. You're now on my iPad, so it might be like different quality, but I'm just going to show you what I'm making. So I've currently got a sweet potato in the microwave. I'm going to have a jacket potato, but a sweet potato. I'm going to have to wash my cucumber. But on my sweet potato, I'm just going to have a little sauce, I just like throw loads of stuff together. So I'm adding some harissa and olive oil to a pan. And I'm going to add some turmeric, and I need to add some black pepper, because whenever you're having turmeric shots or turmeric, always add black pepper because it increases the absorption of the turmeric into your body. So like you're actually getting the anti-inflammatory benefits. I'm going to have some lentils because we just don't seem to have a protein source today. And lentils obviously full of fiber, full of loads of vitamins and minerals. And then I'm going to add some sweet corn because I love sweet corn. Add quite a lot of it. Probably finish this. I'm going to add some chopped tomatoes. And I know this is like a weird combo, but honestly it tastes really good every single time. And then I just like season it, you know, until it kind of tastes really good. So this is the harissa from Farmer J's. They kindly sent it to me, and it's like, they sent me all of their spices and they're all incredible. But I'm currently just obsessed with the harissa. So I'm just gonna put this on the hob. And then the reason I use olive oil is because I don't use inflammatory oils. So inflammatory oils would be canola oil, sunflower oil, rapeseed oil, basically every oil except for avocado oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. And if you're going to get olive oil, make sure to get extra virgin olive oil, because a lot of the times you'll go and buy olive oil off the shelf, you'll turn it over and it will literally be like 97% sunflower oil, 3% olive oil. The reason that the inflammatory seed oils are so bad is because, one, they're inflammatory, so they cause inflammation in your body, and two, they're also endocrine disruptors. And when someone says endocrine disruptors, your endocrine system is your hormonal system. So if something's an endocrine disruptor, it disrupts your hormones. So that can obviously cause hormone imbalances. For like a regular person who's not having any health issues, having a bit of, you know, canola oil wouldn't do anything. But if you're trying to, you know, heal your skin, heal your hormones, you want to reduce the amount of endocrine disruptors that you're like present to and like that are around you, whether that be like in your deodorants or in your food or anything like that. So I just personally opt to not have them. And also olive oil is an amazing form of a healthy fat. So yeah. I'm also gonna make a cup of tea. I didn't think I had any teas here, but turns out I had some in my bedroom. This is a Clippers detox tea. So it's got hibiscus in, it's got netolin, licorice root, great for managing testosterone levels, rose hip, lemon, So I'm just gonna have one of these. I love their dandelion root tea, which I don't think there's actually dandelion in this, but the other ingredients are really good anyway. And then I'm also gonna have some cucumber with my lunch and the rest of this avocado that my mum's probably left for me. Go check on my sweet potato. It's a good job I just checked on it because it's completely done. So we're gonna put a little sweet potato in here. I'm gonna cut her open. It's very done. As you can see, looking gorgeous. I'm gonna put some avocado and cucumber on the side. Always need our greens. I'm just a bit disappointed with the lack of protein in this. There's still protein, but there's not enough at all. Last week I did this exact recipe, but I put pork mince into like the sauce, and that's an amazing way to add protein, or like beef mince or lamb mince or anything like that, or if you don't eat it, corn, I guess. Yeah, she's ready. Doesn't look like the most amazing thing ever, but it tastes really good, gets in all my vitamins, and it's really quick to make. You just bang some stuff into a pan. So yeah, and I'm gonna have my tea. Yeah, got my lunch, and I've got my tea, and I'm just gonna watch a bit of YouTube and eat it. Hey guys, it's literally like probably like 20 minutes later, but I'm gonna make another juice. Ooh. What am I doing? I can't remember. What am I doing? This time I'm gonna do 2 celery sticks. I thought I'd cut myself there, it's just berries. Then I'm gonna add some ginger. The ginger is this size. You're gonna think it's really big if I show it in my hand, so just compare it to my head, because my hands are really small, so you're gonna think this is a lot bigger than it actually is. Make a bit sweeter. I'm gonna put in one of these, it's an orange or satsuma, but I am gonna peel it just because otherwise it's gonna take me a while to strain it, and I need to take the dog out for a walk. Always need to peel all of your fruit if you don't buy organic fruit. So for example, like a lemon, you need to peel the lemon if it's not organic, but if you buy organic fruit, you can just blend it and then strain it after. But I just can't be bothered to strain it that much right now. So I'm loving this little YouTube community. You guys seem to be enjoying the skin videos lately. Like lots of you have been watching them, which is obviously amazing. Because a lot of the time you can't get all of that, like for something like acne, obviously short form content's amazing, but when you actually want to like introduce something to your routine, you really need to understand like why you're doing it, how exactly to do it, and that can't really come across very well in a short form content video, because if you said everything that everyone needed to know, it would be like 10 minutes long. Where's my phone? And then I'm going to put in some filtered water again. I always fill it up to like near the max line, but obviously if you're juicing them, like using a juicer, you don't add water because it just like gets the juice out of the actual vegetable or something that you're putting in, but you can't just blend the vegetable. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't blend properly. Obviously, the longer you blend it for, the more blended it's gonna be, so it's easier to strain because everything's like thinner. I'm just gonna strain it the same way as I did this morning. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to drink this because it might be quite fiery. And I'm gonna double strain it again. Amazing, we're gonna do the same thing. Get some ice, or maybe I should just have it in my Stanley because it's quite big. I'm just gonna put it in my Stanley cup because this is more than like 1 serving. Also, it definitely wasn't necessary to have 2 juices today. It's just because I haven't had my turmeric and ginger shots. And like when my skin is especially breaking out, I go in a bit like harder with the juices. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna be gross. It's literally fine. Okay, amazing. I'm just gonna wait for that to cool down a bit. And now I'm gonna go on a dog walk. So I'll speak to you in a bit. It might be like when I'm on the train or after the train, because it's now 1:30 and I'm leaving at about 3 to go back to London. So I think I'll update you then. But yeah, I don't know why I'm holding this dirty thing. Like, hey guys, so, oh my god, I've got... This gives me the ick because it reminds me of like guys that play on their Xbox and they get like stop, that's awful. Anyway, let's just ignore that for a sec. I went to Farmer J's earlier and got some food, but I just completely spaced. Like, I was literally sat outside, could have like vlogged, there was no one else there, whatever. But I just completely spaced. Just forgot. I was actually on my phone, just completely forgot. But I got brown rice, salmon, miso cauliflower. Why is my belly rumbling? I've got some more food here. Miso cauliflower and sweet potato wedgies. And then I also got a dash. Is that what they're called? It's like sparkling, it's like flavoured water basically. Sparkling water, whatever. So I had that. I'm still really hungry. My issue is, when I'm in London, I don't eat as much food as when I'm at home because I'm never in London for enough time for me to like, I could go grocery shopping, but in my mind there's like not that much point because everything's gonna go off because I'm probably not gonna use it all. So I eat out a lot when I'm in London, meaning that like I do only have my 3 meals a day. I'm someone that eats a lot of food. Like, I rarely ever just have 3 meals a day. So as soon as I go home and I'm eating more food, then like the day and 2 and 3 when I come back to London, I'm starving. So I just had that Farmer J's and then I'm just about to have some oats. Now, I did also want to say, I feel like we all kind of know in my community, what I eat in a day aren't on like a calorie basis or anything like that. The reason I share what I eat in a day is to help people to heal their skin, because it's not about the amount of food that I have, it's about what I have. And I always talk about the nutrient content of my food. But that being said, I feel like when you see what I eat in a day, I'm always looking at them thinking, I eat way more than that. And then people in the comments are like, oh my god, if I ate that, I'd be a horse. And then some people are like, that doesn't look like it's enough food for me. And some people are saying it's too much. So that's just to say, we all need different amounts. I feel like I have a big appetite, but that might be a small appetite to someone else. And that might be a ginormous appetite to someone else. So I am gonna have this. I've always been told growing up that I have a huge appetite and I eat too much food, but I've always been like it. This, which is gorgeous, I bought this the other day because I thought it would be really handy for helping me to like make sure I eat food when I want to eat food whilst I'm in London. But I got it from Whole Foods and it's the Linwood's Energy Overnight Oats. So it's got oats, it's got chia seeds, it's got quinoa in it, it's got coconut sugar in it, it's got beetroot powder in it. It's really, really nice. I just added some Plenish coconut milk and then I had some frozen raspberries in the freezer and it's really, really nice. I've also just had one of my turmeric and ginger shots. It's actually mostly pineapple juice but I got it from Whole Foods when I got this. Like, that was literally the last time I was in London, on Sunday. Well, I mean, it's only Tuesday now, but like, considering I've been in London on Sunday afternoon and now it's Tuesday night and I'm back, quite a quick turnaround time. But it's by a brand, I think it's called like Grassroots or something. I'll put in the video I just took of it. And it's like pineapple, turmeric, ginger, something else. It's really nice, but it was like the cheapest one that still had turmeric and ginger in, so I got that. And then before bed, I'm also going to have some magnesium. Normally I take my 6 Ways magnesium, which I absolutely love. It's literally a hot chocolate. It's literally hot chocolate. Like, it tastes probably better than hot chocolate. And you just mix it with milk, heat it up, but it's magnesium and it's like all natural ingredients, like reishi mushrooms, like really natural. Oh, I love it so much, but I don't have any here. So instead I'm gonna have my Nutri Advanced Mega Mag Calmies, which is nice, but you just have it cold and it's a bit like more like strong in flavour, and it's not hot chocolate, do you know what I mean? But it's still really good. I'm gonna have that before I go to bed, and I'll go through my supplements with you because I actually take my supplements in the evening just because I have a very sensitive stomach, and if I take any of these supplements in the morning I tend to feel a little bit nauseous. But I'm just gonna have this and then I'll come back to you. Bye. Okay guys, the hair, she's up. The skincare has been done. I thought I would just quickly show you my supplements. I've shown these a few times in like some vloggy videos, but I thought I'd show you them again. So these two I just interchange. They're both, I think they're both cod liver oil. I think this one's better though because this is just pure omega-3, whereas this just has omega-3 in. So this is from Bare Biology. They kindly sent me them, and these are 2 a day, whereas this is 1 a day. And I just got these off Amazon, and they're like tiny, whereas these you have to take 2 and they're way bigger. But I'm just gonna opt for Bare Biology today. In here, I've got my Feel multivitamin. I'll leave the link below. It gets you, is it 20% off or something? I've had these every single day since May, I think, since May. And they're just a great multivitamin. Yeah, they're great. I'll leave the link below if you want to have a look. And then this isn't actually, this is like the multivitamin in its old packaging until I got enough points to be able to get one of these. But in here is just turmeric and ginger capsules. I think it's actually just turmeric capsules. I've got a feeling it's just turmeric. But I take 2 of those. And then I take 3 of these. And this is Nutrispore. I'm not recommending these 2 to any of you guys. I just specifically take them for a specific overgrowth of bacteria that I've got in my gut. I've spoken a lot about overgrowths. But yeah, so I take 3 of those to help to basically kill the overgrowth instead of taking antibiotics that would kill everything, like all of the good stuff as well. And then berberine 250, I take 1 of these. It's got berberine and milk thistle in, and again, this is like an antimicrobial to get rid of bacteria. And then this is my probiotic. It's from Optibac. I take 2 of these, and there is definitely better probiotics out there, but this specific strain of this probiotic helps to kill the specific strain of bacteria that I've got in my gut that shouldn't be there. So that's why I have that one. And yeah, that is all. That's all. It's quite a few, but all of them have purpose, and all of them are for specific things. It's not like I'm just taking a random bunch of things like willy-nilly, you know what I mean? I'm just going to use my Stanley like a sippy cup. Honestly, how many things did I just swallow at once? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I just swallowed 12 tablets at once. And that is to show that is the only positive repercussion of being put on acne medication at such a young age. I can swallow the pills. So yeah, I just need to find my magnesium. Where is she? I found her. So this is from Nutri Advanced again. This is the Mega Mag Calmies. It's magnesium glycinate, and this is the raspberry flavour. I used to get it in chamomile flavour, and my mum, she now takes this. It's quite a good magnesium. I just way prefer the taste of the other one, like this one. You know, it's like really sugary. It's not got any sugar in it at all, but like the texture of it reminds me of, like, you know, if you have like a sugary sweet like strawberry laces, and the feeling of the sugar on your teeth, like when it like grinds together. That's what this reminds me of. I probably shouldn't have just said that before I'm about to have it, because it's a bit gross. Right, I'm just gonna put that in here, 1 scoop. And you have to drink it really, really quickly. But it's just so like strongly flavoured. It does look pretty cool though. But yeah, I will leave all of my supplements and everything down below. Not necessarily because you should buy them, but just if you want to have a little look at them. Okay, that's done. So yeah, that is the end of what I eat in a day. Again, just want to preface again that please don't compare yourself to this. If you struggle with your skin, if you've got acne, you don't need to be eating this every day. Like, you do whatever you want to do. This is just what I eat. I'm just sharing that because I thought it'd be helpful. Like, a lot of people have been asking for more what I eat in a days, and I enjoy filming them. So I hope you enjoyed that. I try to just share as much as I can, as much information. I know sometimes it can probably be a bit overwhelming if like you're watching it and you don't really have a clue about what I'm talking about. But you got to remember, I didn't have a clue at the start either. So yeah, I'm sure what I eat tomorrow will be very different because I've got no breakfast in, no lunch in, no dinner in. So it's going to be completely different. But yeah, let me know if you want any more of these videos. I've seen people do like what I eat in a week, but like how long would that video be? I think it's because I just chat so much about every single thing that I eat because there's normally purpose behind everything. that will probably take me a long time and there'll probably be quite a lot of repetition. I will see you, I don't know when I'm posting at the moment. Should I do Wednesday, Friday, Wednesday, Sunday? Because I want to give people like the whole weekend to watch videos, but Wednesday and Friday seems very close together. I don't know, maybe Wednesday, Friday, or Wednesday, Saturday. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure, I'll figure that one out, but please like the video, subscribe, let me know if like this was helpful or anything. Again, everything's going to be linked in the description. I'm just about to sort that now because this is going to be posted tomorrow, which is Wednesday. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in my next video. Also, I hope you like all my jelly cats with their little legs hanging over the radiator, and ignore all of this mess. But yeah, I will see you in a few days, whenever that is. Love you.